Road within 72 hours. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar visits 3 universities including Dhanmanjari University during one-day tour to Assam, Manipur. People's Alliance for Peace and Progress, Manipur demands judicial inquiry into violent and arson attacks in Churchandpur headquartered Tuibong on April 27 and 28. A very good evening. You're watching IS Primetime English News. Before we begin IS News, would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing, hand hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself and get vaccinated to ward off COVID-19. This is Suraj Khongban Tabam giving you the news. Now the news in detail. A solidarity protest rally against the demand for inclusion of the Meitei in the scheduled tribe ST list was taken out in all hills districts of Manipur today. The All Tribal Students Union, Manipur, Iscom, the Apex Tribal Student Body organized the rally under the theme, "Come now, let's reason together." In Churchandpur district, protesters reportedly torched a forest bit office at Bungmal and Singhat forest office. However, the demonstration was by and large peaceful according to reports. The rally was held in tribal-dominated districts of Senapati, Ukhrul, Kangpokpi, Tamenglong, Churchandpur, Chandel, More, Tengnopal. The Manipur High Court recently directed the state government to submit recommendations to the Center for the Inclusion of the Meitei community in the ST list. The move has angered the tribal civil society organizations. Various tribal bodies, including the Kuki NP Manipur, extended support to the rally. The tribal civil society groups termed the High Court directive indifferent towards the interest of the backward and marginalized ST communities in Manipur. The Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur STDCM had been spearheading the movement to include the Meitei in the ST category. The committee recently suspended the sustained movement after the High Court directive. STDCM wants constitutional safeguard for the Meitei community. In the meantime, the Hill Areas Committee HAC has called on the Manipur government and centre to go for appeals against the High Court order. Recent derogatory remarks by protesters against Chief Minister N. Biren during Churchandpur violent protest. The voice of the people of Moirang Kendra has demanded that the Churchandpur protesters who made the demeaning statement against the Chief Minister tender unconditional apology, or else they will block TDM Road within 72 hours. Churchandpur town had become the epicenter of clashes between people and police personnel, with fresh clashes breaking out on Friday night and security forces using batons, tear gas and rubber bullets to disperse the mob. The protests were against a drive to evict villagers from reserve forest areas. A huge torch rally was carried out last night from Moirang Kwakta to Moirang Changai Lampak. Members of various civil society bodies, local clubs and Mairapaibis. Meanwhile, the Bishnupur district police took up measures to thwart any untoward incidents during the protest rally. Tension prevailed in Imphaal's Chekon area following a large number of people thronged there around 6:30 p.m. Chekon is resided by tribal people. Sources said the police were trying to control the crowd. The police used tear gas, shells and mock bombs to disperse the crowd. Sources informed that a multitude of people were present near Chekun area and its surroundings. Meanwhile, Section 144 has been imposed in Imphal West, while total public curfew has been clamped in Bishnupur, Kakching, Churchandpur, Farzol, Kangpokpi, Jiribam and Technopol districts by the respective district magistrates in view of the prevailing situation arising out of the protests in Churchandpur district. Some houses have been set ablaze by an unruly mob at Turbong, a Meitei village in Churchandpur district today. A good many protesters burned down the houses, sources said. However, police managed to control the crowd. Reports that tension persists in the area as scores of the protesters are moving in and around the village, shouting slogans.
Ngasi peace rally do hujik police na tangkhai bagi hujik torbung da hujik yang kan irang amla khale aduna aikoi jum maitai gi apun mai saktam do utpo ina mayam punna punba do torbung lom jida khanguk da irang hojila ga purap pagi ni hujik nungna churak pagi ji akoi torbung area ne hujik akoi sosam mai kere degi akoi tribal chi nau sing thomjelak thana akoi maitai macha sing phuba gari thugai ba.
The Vice President of India, Jagdeep Dhankar, today visited Assam and Manipur on a one-day tour to the two northeastern states. During his tour, he visited 3 universities. Dhankar's journey began with a stop at Dibrugarh University in Assam, where he attended the university's 21st convocation ceremony. The occasion was attended by Assam Governor Gulab Chand Kataria, Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sharma, and Union Minister of State for Petroleum and Natural Gas Rameshwar Teli. Dhankar next traveled to Manipur's capital, Imphal, to visit Dhanmanjuri University. There, he connected with university students and staff. The Vice President ended his journey in Imphal by visiting Manipur University. From there, he connected with faculty and scientists from several central institutions around the country. Dhankar was accompanied to the 2 programs by Manipur Governor Anusuya Uike, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, and Union Minister of State for External Affairs Rajkumar Ranjan Singh. People's Alliance for Peace and Progress, Manipur, has demanded judicial inquiry into the violent and arson attacks in Churchandpur headquarters and Tuibong on April 27 and 28. The recent violent agitation by certain tribal groups in Churchandpur district vandalized public as well as private property in the name of protesting against prohibition of new settlements in reserve forest and protected forest areas of Manipur, a statement said. The violent agitators burned the banner carrying the photos of the Chief Minister of Manipur and Prime Minister of India, besides chanting abuses against the Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. Many police personnel sustained injuries while trying to control the violent agitators, resulting to arson attacks. They burning down the forest range office in Tuibong area. So it can be safely concluded that violent agitation and arson in the headquarters Churchandpur and Tuibong area is with the sole purpose of discouraging the government missionaries from taking up action against the poppy plantation and the resulting deforestation, the statement said. It said the majority of the people from different communities of Manipur stand for a united and progressive Manipur. However, we cannot let the conspirators of the violent agitator and arson scot-free for the sake of a peaceful and progressive Manipur, said the statement released by People's Alliance for Peace and Progress Manipur. It demanded the government of Manipur for constitution of a judicial inquiry into the conspiracy behind the violent and arson attacks in Churchandpur headquarters and Tuibong on April 27 and 28 to identify all culprits and punish them as per law. It also appealed to the people of Manipur to support this demand. Well, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be back with latest news and updates.
प्रधानमंत्री कौशल विकास योजना PMKVY 4.0 स्कीम की मखादा हेंग दायर लंग मचू संगबगी फ्री ट्रेनिंग पिजगदौरी अकक्नबा सीट मसिंगनी अहान बलाकपा मियोइसिंगदा हेन खुदोंगचाबसु पिजगनी लेफमगी खुदोंगचाबसु पिजरी अकुप मरोलगिदमक लेंगसिन बिरक्सी KB फिलांथ्रोपी 5 खाबम लंखाई मंत्री पुखी मोबाइल नंबर 873-2017-957 amadi 879-4275386 da contact tobiraknaba nisinjay.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching ICE Primetime English News. Assam police and their Manipur counterpart made a major breakthrough in arresting one of the alleged major drug kingpins and two of his associates operating in the northeastern states, according to the Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. The breakthrough was met when the Assam police arrested a few drug smugglers along with contraband drug smuggling into Assam from Myanmar through National Highway 102 passing International Moray to Dimapur, Nagaland via Imphal recently. Following the reports of arrests and seizures, sleuths of the Narcotic Affairs and Borders Police of the Manipur Home Department rushed to Assam and inquired about the modus operandi of the smugglings, the Chief Minister N. Biren Singh told a news conference at his office on Tuesday. Arrest of the drug smugglers kingpin, later identified as Chandal Gupta Bizendra from Senapati district of Manipur bordering Nagaland on the north, led to spill the beans of all shady business operating in three states, Assam, Manipur and Nagaland. Manipur Chief Minister stated, the police applied the application of interrogations from bottom to top, top to bottom. The Chief Minister, who also holds home portfolio, disclosed. As per revelation of the arrested kingpin, he along with two of his associates, later identified as Deepak Kumar Jaiswal from Kamalpur village, Uttar Pradesh and K. Athini 40 from Chatomai village, Senapati district, carried out the shady business. These associates of the kingpin are at present running one shop each at the Maram Bazaar and Senapati district headquarters. A total of 562 shops located in Dimapur and Assam and Senapati district of Manipur have been delivered for clandestine business of the illegal drugs, including high-quality heroin, opium, illegal tablets and brown sugar during the period from 2023 February onwards, as per finding of the interrogations. State authorities of Orissa have sounded alert as the state braces for cyclone Mocha that is likely to hit in the next few days. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik chaired a meeting on May 2nd to review the state's preparedness to deal with the challenges that are likely to emerge if cyclone Mocha hits Orissa. Naveen urged officials to collaborate with district administrations and emphasize the unpredictability of a summer cyclone spot. Naveen recalled how Cyclone Fani had destroyed Puri and the coastal region of the state on May 3rd, 2019. Special Relief Commissioner Satyabrata Shahu stated in front of the media, "We are on high alert in accordance with the Chief Minister's instructions. As many as 20 teams from the Orissa Disaster Rapid Action Force (ODRAF) and 17 from the National Disaster Response Force and the RF have been kept on high alert. A control room has been set up. Regarding the potential cyclones formation, we have contacted the India Meteorological Department. A low pressure area is likely to form over the Bay of Bengal this week, according to the IMD. Around May 6th, a cyclonic circulation is likely to form over the southeast Bay of Bengal," Sahu stated. A low pressure area is likely to form over the same region under its influence during the subsequent 48 hours. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top news headlines once again. Solidarity protest rally against demand for inclusion of Meitei in scheduled tribes takes out in All Hills district of Manipur. Forest offices burned down. Moirang body demands Churchandpur protesters to tender a policy over derogatory remarks against Chief Minister. Warns of blocking Tidim Road within 72 hours. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar visits 3 universities including Dhanmanjari University during one-day tour to Assam, Manipur. And People's Alliance for Peace and Progress, Manipur demands judicial inquiry into violent and arson attacks in Churchandpur headquarters Tuibong on April 27 and 28. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching ICE News and good night.